Hello everybody, welcome to this week's teaching video for the 15th of December. This week is week 3 of our Advent series, Watching and Waiting. So over the last few weeks, we've been looking at the nativity story through the eyes of people who were watching and waiting for the Messiah to come. So week 1, we looked at Zechariah, Elizabeth, and the birth of John the Baptist. Last week, we looked at the angelic visitations to Mary and Joseph and the promises they made about their soon-to-be born son, Jesus. And this week, we're going to be looking at the shepherds and the Magi. So our memory verse for today is from Luke 2:17. After seeing him, the shepherds told everyone what had happened and what the angel had said to them about this child. So we're going to be looking at how the story of the shepherds and the Magi, and then how they responded to meeting Jesus. So for the kids groups, there is a video of the Magi. So maybe you want to use this at the end or before you start talking about the Magi. Whatever, up to you. That's on the USB stick.
And when they did, the Bible says they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. That means they were really extremely super duper happy. They found Jesus with his mother Mary, and they fell down and worshipped him.
Then for the younger group, you guys are going to be reading from my big story Bible. So you've got, on page 142, we've got Jesus is born, which covers Jesus being born and then the shepherds. And then you can read next page, 144, Gifts for a King, which covers the wise men. Then you guys can chat through that. And for the older kids group and consecrate, we'll just be reading from the Bible, Luke 2 to look at the shepherds, and then Matthew 2 to look at the wise men. So today's focus is going to be on the shepherds, what happened, what did the angels tell them, and then when the shepherds met Jesus, they then went and told everyone that they saw, and everyone was astonished at the things that they were saying. And then with the Magi, they bring gifts to Jesus. They come and worship him. And so with the older kids and with consecrate, we want to look at the significance of these gifts. What did each of the gifts mean? Why was it significant and not coincidence that those were the gifts that the Magi gave to Jesus? So we want to talk about how we can respond to Jesus, how we can worship him, how we can give him gifts of worship, how we can then go and tell everyone about Jesus, and that this is a really good time of year to tell others about Jesus, to tell them the true meaning of the Christmas story. So those two things, we want to encourage the children to tell others about Jesus and to worship him. That's how we can respond to Jesus. So that is the teaching. There's carols on your USB stick. You can play the Wise Man Wiggle game. The True or False Christmas story game is in your folder. For craft today, we are going to be making, they won't be this big unfortunately, but the 3D nativity puppets. So they're smaller versions of these, and I think the Holy Family is in there as well. So they can make their own Christmas puppet things. There's also a word search and a colouring sheet, so they will recognise this from the video, because today's video is from the Biggest Story Bible book, who make their videos, and they do really cool colourings of their videos, their books. So they've got word search and colouring, and just have lots of fun. It's Christmas. The kids will probably be slightly crazy or fun, however you want to put it. Let's just have some fun, sing some carols, find out what everyone's doing at Christmas. Remind all of the children that this Sunday evening is our carol service. Some of them are probably singing, so remind them to remind their parents. If any parents ask you any questions, send them my way, because I know all the details of when they need to get here and everything like that. But if they're not singing, encourage them to come with their families, invite friends. It's not too late. And yes, I believe that is everything. Have a great week, and hopefully see you very soon. Merry Christmas.